Okay, Niler. These are the two patterns that I've been using. This pattern here, this is Simplicity 7068. But this number now is a wedding gown or something. This, it's weird. This is out of print, these. And I love these pajamas right here. These are the ones that I make. I don't ever put the lace or anything. I just make them boy or girl, you know, depending on the print of my flannel. And I got these on eBay, and I have sizes 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The Buttericks have this one, which are basically the same thing. There's not much difference at all. Okay. So I use, this is my favorite one here, but this is Butterick 5586. And a lady that I know in her mid-90s had these patterns and taught me how to make the pajamas one day. But I cannot ever remember how she told me to do the collar. So, you know, the Butterick pattern is similar, but I'm going to be doing, this is the Simplicity. You know, you have this collar piece that you have to cut out on the fold and then, you know, sew it together and turn it. And it's got two markings here. So then, you know, you have your front, and that's the facing here that folds over, you know, like this, right here. And this is the part that I always get stuck at, Niler. The collar, and I have to do this one-handed, and I'm trying to do this short. I know I'll go back and clip those with the pinking shears. Let me turn this. Just a second. Anyway, while I'm turning this collar, if you could do a video on how to sew in a collar like on pajamas, I would just, oh, I love your teaching anyway, and I look at all your videos, and it would help me. Oh, okay, I'm going to quit acting silly. So that's your collar, right? And then, you know, on the pattern, it's got the markings. Well, I don't know. I'm terrible. I'm hands-on. I have to have somebody show me, Niler. So look, when I'm doing this collar, and this is just, I cut out a sample. This is not the real pajamas. So I know this facing, okay? When you turn this way, you know, there's your seam. That's your shoulder seam. And then this has to be sewn up. And see, those notches are supposed to match. This is an awful way to send a video for you, and I may redo it. But anyway, that's supposed to get caught up in this seam. And I never know how to get that there. This way. Okay, and then your collar goes here. Okay, let me show you on the directions. That'll be better. And that's the way you'll know I'm stuck at. Okay. This part here. Here we go, Miss Niler. Okay. See, that's where you sew your shoulder seams, right? But doesn't that facing have to be sewn up in that? Could you please show me how to do that? And then here's your collar, clip, and then turn. Now, I know you find the center of the collar and find your center of your back, and you match that up and you pin that. And then you have to sew so far in, but you don't sew this top part. And then you go back. I'm terrible with directions. I am hands-on. I can't understand that pattern. But my thing is, if you could see how that's caught up in here, and then when your collar is sewn down and everything, what happens is this top piece, this right side, is going to fold over and hide that seam, and you're going to top stitch it and enclose all that. And I know you know more about it, and you're like, okay, hush up now, I know what you're talking about. My thing is, could you please do a video on how to sew a collar on, like flannel pajamas? Please, 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 Miss Niler. I know your way of teaching it would stick with me, and I'll be whipping out pajamas like nobody's business. Thank you so much. And that was a huge fish that you posted on your Facebook. But thank you, and please, please do a YouTube video for a collar again. Thank you, Miss Niler. And you could message me on Facebook because we're friends.